on YT. Let me just let me see what we got here. Let me see. Honorable Sheila Ann Gibson, personal meeting. Let's see what do we got. Oh, we got a board. I think we might have some parole board hearings in Louisiana. Did somebody say Louisiana? But you know, my YouTube's not working. Damn. I think it might be my ad blocker. Let me turn this off here, and let me refresh it. I think they might have blocked it, or it might be my VPN. Let me turn on my VPN here. Where is my? Let me turn it off here. It's either my VPN or my ad blocker. That's okay. We're in.
All right, thank you, ma'am. And so, Ms. Neal, let me just read the identifiers into the record and get you to confirm that it's correct, and then I'm going to turn it to Mr. Freeman. Your case has been assigned to him, and we do see you have some family. You have your husband and son who are also on Zoom and want to speak. And
let me see. I'm gonna switch it because that one it's not a bona fide. It looks like it's gonna be a pardon or something. Let me look one that's a little bit more interesting here, because we got numerous. Let me see here. We got a few right here. A juvenile court. Oh yeah, no, I can't do juvenile court. Let's do Boyd, Ms. Judge Boyd.
Has high integrity, and this is just outside his character. This incident.
Absolutely. Any questions?
All right, Judge Boyd. I'll get it up on the screen right now because I know you guys can't see.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. Call your next witness.
I'm going to call Cullen, Your Honor.
Judge Boyd. Judge Boyd.
Can you raise your right hand?
Right here.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Cullen O'Neill.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Thank you. Cullen, you know why we're here?
Yes, I do. I made an egregious mistake one night. I
Mistake?
had no sympathy for the situation I was in due to being under the influence of drugs and alcohol. And I made an honest young man mistake with my emotions.
You made a choice.
What I was trying to do. I made a horrible mistake.
You made a choice.
It's been haunting me, and I mean, I've had to deal with it for a year and a half. That I realized it and sat with it, and people have made fun of me. I've gone through it, but it's something that I know that's not over, because I made a mistake, and I'm willing to take that on the chin.
He's willing to take it on the chin.
Football and LSU. I'm leaving it all on the field.
You know what I mean?
With what I'm trying to do to prove that I need a plea, but I made a mistake.
Okay.
Mistake? You made a choice, buddy.
Now, the evening this happened, you had been using drugs, correct?
Yes,
drugs
sir.
And you've been drinking.
Yes, sir.
So you have an issue with drinking and with drugs.
Yes.
And you're willing to deal with that.
100%.
Okay.
To get better.
To get better. Do you have an attraction to younger women?
No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir. I've never once ever in my life. I think it was just the influence I was in, the situation of not sleeping, being tired from work, just and my emotions, my feelings as a young man just overcame me. And I know that's horrible, and I made a mistake.
The flesh is weak.
Okay. Now, you did
complete
your GED, correct?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. And do you have plans and things that you want to achieve in your life?
Yes. So I was a month away from finishing college when this all happened. And I had been held back for a year and a half to even finish college. But what I was doing in college was being a gunsmith. I get with my situation now, I might need to find a different line of work. And what I've been doing as an iron worker and doing stuff outside and building buildings like Chick-fil-A's, Walmart's, and Chase banks and stuff around the community the best I can.
Now, you were employed with an iron. What kind of a company was it?
It was an iron company. It was Hill Country Steel. We do all the main steel around all of San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas. We do every Walmart, every Chick-fil-A, every Chase bank, every car wash. We provide the steel. Yes, right out of high school. One of the letters I did was from the employee. Since right out of high school.
James, I can't hear you.
I wanted to deal with this and didn't want to interrupt their company.
I can't hear
for
what
my
he's saying.
mistakes.
And are you hoping to be able to get work again?
Yes, I actually have a job interview
That was a good one.
on Thursday for
one.
another steel company that was smaller that we used to provide steel with. So that's something I'm really looking forward to start doing and working.
This is court.
Tell the
This
judge
is
why
court.
you think you could succeed on probation.
I did track, football, and baseball all throughout high school. And I work harder than most grown men that I know.
Harder.
And I know I messed up.
This guy
And I
speaks
don't
highly
want
of
to do
himself.
prison because that's just not something I know I will succeed in, unfortunately. But I know that doing the plea and being on a schedule, checking in and doing things like that will
James, you're
really
not
help me
right.
a lot. Get my life back on track. I'm young. I made a horrible mistake for my age. And
Mistake? That was a
I
mistake?
know that
That
I
was
want
a
to be able to recover from it and
choice.
not be stuck.
Now, when this happened, understanding the situation, you do admit that you were told that the girl was 15.
Yes,
Correct?
Yes,
15?
I admit-
And you also admit that when you were going to see her, it was
Oh,
because you were intending
He got caught and catch a
to have sex
predator.
with her, right?
yes, I admit to that. You know what I mean? I admit to the court to take my honesty because I made a mistake.
But that's not something you
So,
have ever done.
Never thought about it.
PBF-er.
Never once been around it. And I have a little sister. How could I do that to her?
What do you? It don't matter. You got a little
like,
sister.
that's something that I really think about a lot and being a better image
Chris
for
Hansen.
her, especially with the situation I'm in. I want to get out of this and be better for her.
Better for her.
She was one of the main people that wrote a letter.
Okay. Pass the witness.
She's rolling her eyes.
A couple questions.
Yes, ma'am.
This guy over here,
You
15-year-old.
talked probation prior to this hearing, correct? The pre-sentencing report.
Yes, ma'am.
And when they asked you about the offense, you minimized it, correct?
Yep, he's minimizing.
I was nervous to what I said. I was very nervous on what needed to be said, and I wasn't sure what to say. I've never been in a situation like this, and I've never had the thoughts that I had.
But when you spoke to probation, you did minimize what you did in this offense, correct?
I wouldn't say minimize. I told my side the best that I felt that I could, but I did make mistakes. I
What's
did
up,
say
Christina?
things I wasn't supposed to, and we're here in this situation because of my mistakes.
Right.
It's a
and the officer
choice.
didn't force you or coerce you into this situation,
I mean, it was a sting operation.
correct? But you willingly agreed to meet this person. They didn't force you to meet them.
Yes, after like maybe 30, 45 minutes of time had passed since
That's
they
all it
had started
took?
talking to me. Yes.
30 to 45 minutes?
And you described in great detail and graphic language exactly what sex acts you wanted to perform on this 15-year-old. Is that correct?
Yes.
Pass the witness, Judge.
Any other questions?
He
No.
looks young, but he don't look
All right,
15
any
type
other
of young.
witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Throw the
All
book
right,
at
court
him.
will hear brief argument.
Oh, they're going to be trading this for packs of cigarettes.
State.
Judge, I'll let defense go first.
Your Honor, Cullen O'Neill, in my opinion, is a perfect candidate for probation.
Perfect candidate?
Checks
Hell
off
no.
the boxes, so to speak. He's 22 years old.
Okay, and not to interrupt your argument, counsel, but this,
Prison.
well, no. This is what I wanted to address, but nobody addressed it. I don't know if anybody wants to address it. And it has to do with the cocaine that's mentioned in the PSI. And I don't know if you want to address part of
Well,
that with your,
Yeah, I mean, I could ask him.
Okay.
If I could
This
and
recall.
was
I'm
going
sorry
to
about that. Yes,
prison.
you could recall it.
Sure, sure.
He
You
is.
had cocaine that night, correct?
Yes, it was for myself. Yes.
And you were using cocaine.
Yes, I
Thank
was.
you, Chad.
And you were, as you earlier testified, you were using alcohol too.
Yes.
And you had and did this problem develop like years before?
It mainly developed a year or so before of just working hard and just trying to stay up and just trying to deal with college and deal with a full-time job. I didn't know how to overcome
Texas.
myself or talk to.
Bexar County.
And that's just what led me down the rabbit hole right there. And I just messed up.
And you understand that when you got to the point what happened that night, you were showing you had an alcohol and drug problem. right?
Yes.
Of course
I
this is
definitely
AI.
did.
And you have it now.
But
Correct?
this
I would
couldn't be
say
real.
now I have definitely resorted to staying off, being a lot better person just due to my probation with my ankle monitor. You know what I mean? Just in case for whatever reason they wanted to drug test me or whatever, God forbid, that they would do. I mean, and I have a little sister
up,
and my
Allison?
mom, and I don't want to keep that image. I really don't. You know, That's
was
why
like
I
a
really
broken
would like,
record.
I don't mind doing drug tests, drug classes, or probation or whatever.
What
All right. and I
would a
just
real
asked that
person do
because I
this?
forgot to bring it up so that could be cleared up because it was in the PSI.
I think not.
So sorry for the
Only I would do
interruption.
something like that.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
Are there any other questions?
No more questions.
All right, I'm sorry. You may
Okay.
proceed with your argument,
Okay,
Counselor.
thank you. So, and
Simply Kate. He's no bueno.
that charge was
Dismissed.
dismissed.
Yes.
Again, as I was saying, I think my main point is that Cullen is a very good candidate for probation.
Do you guys
He
think
has
he's a
no
good candidate for
criminal
probation? I don't.
He is 22 years old. He has a very, very supportive family. He has friends that he's had since he was in kindergarten that are still his friends. I brought
the hell does that
family
do to
members
anything?
and I brought friends that have known him that are not related to him. All of them, including the letters that the court read from his employer and from other people that are friends that are not family. His sister did write a letter. All of them attesting to Cullen's character and their long history of knowing him. That isn't to
WTF.
say that what he did was
I
not
thundered
illegal and wrong. He should be punished for it. But he should, in my opinion, be punished in such a way that he is rehabilitated. This is a case where, to me, it cries out for rehabilitation, not for prison. Prison
Oh, it's
would
crying out
be
for prison.
the opposite, in my opinion, of what should happen. Now, I know this is a crime that is extremely terrible, and there is a lot of outcry against this behavior. And I agree, it's fine. I'm not opposed to that. But
in the criminal
in
justice
appropriate
system,
circumstances,
sexually based offenses are
and I think
considered
this is
especially
one,
heinous.
a person
In New
that
York
does
City,
this
the
kind of
dedicated
crime
detectives who
can be
investigate these vicious
rehabilitated,
felonies are members
can
of an
go
elite
forward
squad
and
known as the
contribute.
Special Victims
And
Unit.
all the people
These
that
are their
I've represented
stories.
for some time, in the last couple of years, Colin seems to me to be the best candidate for probation. And I'm hoping that the court will give him that opportunity. Whatever program,
I can't stop,
whatever
Kelly. I can't stop, won't stop.
monitoring the court feels appropriate,
He keeps on
I'm
repeating what
asking
he's
the court to
saying
give him that chance.
about
Right,
how great
State.
of a kid he is. Blah, blah, blah. He's building
Judge,
Chick-fil-A's
I
and
respectfully disagree with defense's
Walmarts.
view that this defendant is a great candidate for community supervision. This defendant has a pattern and throughout this case of hiding and minimizing his behavior. When he speaks with the undercover, instead of putting what he wants to do in a text message, he insists on talking. And he says those things over a voice message, so it's less traceable. He gets there, what happens, he gets arrested. He gets to this court, he pleads on this case to supposedly take responsibility. And when given that opportunity to take responsibility to the PSI officer, instead of just saying, I chose to go there that night, he says, well, she pushed me. The officer pushed me to do it. The undercover pushed me. He blames the undercover, doesn't take full accountability. And even today, he says, oh, well, the reason for that is I was scared. If his reaction to being scared, concerned, anxious, or nervous is to lie, to minimize, that is a terrible candidate for probation because he's going to keep doing it on probation. Judge, the descriptions in this report that the court has in the stipulations of what he specifically says, he's not just saying he wants to meet up and have sex with a 15-year-old. He uses graphic sexual language, graphic violent language to talk about not only physically, but sexually abusing a 15-year-old child, who he fully believes at that time is a 15-year-old child. I understand that this defendant is young. There may be some substance abuse issues. However, Judge, this is not the kind of person who I believe would be safe on our streets. I don't think he's a good candidate for probation, and I would worry about an actual child being harmed if he's let out. So I would respectfully ask the court to deny the applications for community supervision and sentence him under the plea agreement for 8 years.
All right. So, Mr. O'Neill, I want you to know that I heard everything from all of the witnesses. I reviewed the PSI. I've internalized everything. I've read the messages that was sent to someone you thought was 15.
I messed up.
Yeah.
I messed up, Judge.
All right. Oh, it's okay if he says something.
I'm upset about this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just my life, you know? And I mean, I just want to fix it the best way I can.
All right. And I want you
Fix
to
it
know
by
I'm
going to
taking into
prison.
consideration your age. And I
Paying
do
your debt to
understand that
society.
sometimes people will do things, they're intoxicated, be it through drugs or alcohol. However, in reading the stipulations and in reading the PSI reports, there were so many times that you could have just pulled back.
I did not understand. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I
Stop
really
groveling.
did. If I had a better understanding, I would have been honest, like I have been today.
No. I'm not even.
He's
Here's
sick.
the
That's
thing.
why
This
he's
is what I
doing that.
understand.
He was a sick
When
individual.
probation officers are interviewing
Part
you for
lizard.
a PSI report, there are a lot of things going through your head, right? You don't want to say anything that could hurt you. Sometimes defense attorney, I was a defense attorney, and let me just tell you what I would tell my clients. I would tell them, for the love of all that's holy, just say, my attorney
I know,
told me
Chad.
not to
I
speak
know.
about it, right?
I
And
know.
then sometimes I would have clients, I'm like, go ahead, tell them. So I will tell you what is in the PSI. I'm not holding that against you, because sometimes when people are faced with legal decisions, sometimes they get nervous. Sometimes you have a lot of voices in your head. What would my attorney say? I understand all of that. So I'm not holding that against you, that maybe you said something that could be considered you're not taking responsibility. So I want you to know that.
Yes, ma'am.
What I'm talking about is the offense. And it's like, there's so many points along the way that you could have stopped. Like, not drive over there,
Yes,
not go to the hotel, not go
Nikki,
up to
they're
the
sick.
hotel room.
I completely agree, and that's something that I've talked to
They're
myself, and my
maniacos.
mom, and my family about, and my friends about why I even did it. Because in no right state of mind ever have I ever thought that way or been in a situation like that.
Hey, thank you, Chad.
I crashed out, and I didn't know what sympathy was for the like the situation I was in. I really didn't, and I was young, I was sleep deprived, I was off drugs and alcohol, and I really did not mean to make that decision. And that's not who I am as a person. I've never lied to my mom or people about my
Never.
situation. I've
That's
always
a
been
damn
honest
lie.
when they asked, especially how I got my job back. I had to sit there in front of a bunch of grown people and explain what happened.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's something I can't be
Just wait till you
honest
go to
about it,
prison.
because look how it looks on a piece of paper. You know, no matter what I said, no matter what I did, it's what's shown. And I mean, that's what's here today in front of us. Like, and I made a mistake, but I don't believe that I deserve prison, because I want to be rehabilitated. I know I can work through what the plea says. I know my punishment isn't over. It'll be at least 10 years that I'll have to deal with whatever the plea requires. And I know that.
All right, so this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to order Chapter 62 compliance. There's a $3,000 fine, time and money to run concurrently. The court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison,
Yeah.
give you credit for any time served. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you
John,
waived your
'cause you're
right to
sick.
appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over that, what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
So 3 years.
Yes. But like,
Well, I have.
Get
I'm
ready.
sorry.
Get ready to get
You
ready
talk
for
to
them
him?
holding them
Yes, sir,
pockets.
but I have another thing I'd like to raise.
Damn,
This
son,
is,
where'd you find
not a
this?
free-off.
No,
And so
I didn't-
Did the court retain jurisdiction?
Damn, the cop he didn't even waste any
I'll
time. He
consider it.
just
I'll
came
tell
to
you
grab
what, you
this
can
fool
file
up.
whatever you want to file, and then the state, you can, make whatever arguments you
May I-
want to make, counsel.
Excuse me. Can I hug my mom?
My mom.
No,
can
you'll
I
have to
hug my
talk to the
mom?
deputies.
No,
They're in charge of
hug your
security.
mom.
Counsel.
She don't
I'll-
want to hug you.
Yes, you can file it, and I'll consider it, and I will, once it's filed, if he decides to file it, then of
Trevor
course,
better
you know,
not drop
state
the
you'll have a
soap.
chance to raise objections if I decide to do it.
I could tell you this much: he's
Thank
definitely
you.
gonna be
That's really
tampered with. He's not gonna
Yes.
come out the same he left. He went to meet up with a
All right, and
15-year-old
are you
girl.
ready on Miss Miller?
He was 15. The girl was
All right,
was
just give me one moment.
the
Let
girl
me
was
put this
15.
in the
He's
system.
22, and he blamed it on alcohol. He wasn't thinking right. He's a good boy. He works in construction. He's building Kmart's, Walmart's,
Odyssey is
Circle
moving very
K's, and
slow.
not in that order.
Just give me 1 second.
And then he was texting her all kinds of explicit stuff that he was gonna do. John Big Sosa, 44 citations. Damn, John, you went way back. That was like in March. He wants to, yeah, he don't want to do him 3 years. He got 3 years. He was sentenced to 3 years. I'm not sure how it works in I'm not sure how it works in Texas though. He was drinking mad like, damn, what up, make money? That was that. He better be worried. He better be worried. That fool should have invested on karate lessons while he was fighting his case, or boxing classes, or how to keister a knife up his. You know what? Man, I hug my mommy before Bubba gets me. Hey, they don't play in Texas. Hell nah. Solitary for 3 years to stay safe. Did he always do weird things with his tongue?
And what page is Cloud on, please?
Hey, imagine this video goes viral and they see it in prison. They're like, hey, what's up with you, dog? What's wrong with your tongue?
All right, thank you.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right, the court is back on the record.
But
And,
they're both sickos.
2025 CR 001454 State
They look
versus
real,
Havana Miller. Could parties please re-announce?
What do you guys think she did?
Jody Sawyer's for the defense.
All right, have you had a chance to speak with your attorney? And which do you prefer?
She would take the probation. the
Probation.
All right. All right, so the court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years.
Damn, 10 years. So
There's
she has
to be
10 years of
regular
hanging over her head.
reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. Proof of employment
The audio is
within
echoing.
30 days or full-time study within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 150 hours of community service restitution.
Audio is good. All right, cool.
There's to be
I need to know what she did.
anger management.
I'm not sure. That's what we're trying to figure out what she did.
And I'm sorry, what is the class involving animals?
Pause.
All right. The pause class.
Animals? What the what? Hold up.
There's to
This is
be no
piquing my
pet
interest here.
ownership. Now, what do I mean about no pet ownership?
Oh
Not a
no.
pet, not a single pet, not even a goldfish. Do you understand?
Not even a goldfish.
There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice.
This definitely took a left turn.
The
Allison.
MRT.
For bestiality.
There's a $2,000 fine. That will be probated.
Can she own a pet rock?
Probation. Is there anything else?
She did abuse on an elderly person as
All right,
as a
is there
nurse?
anything else you need from the court to be successful on probation?
I would like clarification on how do I prove my work in my school?
Oh, probation will go over that with you.
That's
All right. Anything else?
or
Anything,
not this time.
anything else from the state? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
But she's getting probation. She's not gonna go to
Yes,
prison.
yes.
They suspended her. They suspended her
All right,
sentence.
this is a plea bargaining agreement. You do have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to any pretrial motions that were filed and ruled upon. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing.
Hey, what up, hype?
Animals are helpless, right?
No.
And they depend on you
No, I think she abused pets.
to provide for them. And if you don't have the patience to have a pet, then guess what? You shouldn't have a pet. The end of story, because they depend on you for food and everything. And maybe people shouldn't be beating horses as they run around the track at full speed. I don't watch it, right? But our society doesn't equate racing a horse around the track with pets.
Was she
right?
beating a horse?
Yes, ma'am.
Bullfighting.
dead
Should
one?
there be bullfighting? But they
Off the
don't equate
records
that
make us
with
juicy.
pets. Maybe one day they will, but for now they don't. And so you're not allowed to have any pets. And you're not allowed to babysit children. You're not allowed to do any of that. Do you
What up,
understand?
Zozo?
I
All right, there is a pause. Are you
Dogfighting?
babysitting?
I have nieces and nephews, and I've never done anything to them.
No.
But they're
You're
not pets or
allowed to
animals, right?
babysit. And let me just explain to you why I'm saying that. Because your patience with your pet, you lost it. And at this point in time, you cannot babysit children at all. You understand?
Is that just during probation? Or-
Yeah, I mean, I can only order what I can order and no gum chewing. I can only order what
No
I
gum
can
chewing.
order while you're on probation. So for these 8 years, yeah, no babysitting. Okay?
I do have a question. I'm sorry.
Yes.
If I don't plan on it, but 8 years, I'll be almost 30. If I wind up pregnant or have my own child at that time, what was, what's the difference?
Here's my thing. I always tell people, let's not cross bridges until they're built.
No, it was just a
Yeah.
question.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't see in the future. I don't know how you're going to
What
be doing
about
on
a turkey?
probation.
Can she own a
Right,
turkey?
but would I be like in violation?
What she's saying at this point is she's gonna
Just
bring it
don't
and label it.
Okay.
If it becomes an issue, we will.
And your attorney can approach that on, because you can see there are many circumstances where you're telling me that, and then maybe it wouldn't be appropriate. But then if it wasn't appropriate, Child Protective Services would probably be involved, right? So I can't look into the future and see how you're going to do. But what I can tell you is we'll cross
What
that
up,
bridge
Cha-Cha?
if we come to it. All right?
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next.
Oh.
Can she own an AI goldfish? She did something to her pet. I'm assuming it was either a cat or a dog. Hey, what up, Dre? Where you been at? They're calling CPS if she does. Damn, hey, we stumbled across this court at the right time. And it passed away? Whoa. James, where are we at? We're in Barrett County in Texas right now. Hi, first time here. Hey, what's up, Rita? Welcome. Welcome to You Have a Collect Call From. But damn, the dog? So, okay, so I'm not sure if you guys caught this. So when she originally came in, the judge said that she was sentenced to 10 years, but then she said suspended, all right? So she's going to be on probation. If she violates probation, what will happen is they have the right to reinstate that 10-year sentence. So that 10-year sentence is hanging over her head.
All right.
She
who's
makes
here
one
on
mistake.
Gandarelle?
Present, Your Honor.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have a bad time. She's gonna, especially if her video goes viral. So probation for 8 years, but she has 10 years hanging over her
And then
head.
on Ashley Jones, I just got the paperwork, so I'm signing that.
What this vato do? Hopefully that clears up. It clears it up. 7 years? I couldn't. Man, 3 years is. I've done 3 years, but 7 to 8 years on probation? No, thank you.
All right.
Probation is no joke. Not and they make you pay to be on probation. That's what they don't tell you. You gotta pay to be on
Court
probation.
is calling 2025 CR 006-612-02.
He's smirking.
State versus Luis Antonio Gandaria Jr.
Oh yes, I'm not sure about probation
I
though.
can't roll my R's.
It's kind of hard.
Oh, yeah. All
Look
right.
at this fellow
That
here
party's
smiling it up.
announced.
Megan Galloway for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Gandaria.
And are you Mr. Gandaria?
It looks like
Yes.
something's off with him.
Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
Are there any applications?
No.
End of
Court will
sentence
find that the state
2026.
is in
Hell yeah.
compliance with discovery. Mr. Gandaria, did you review the did you review the true bill of indictment with
He
your
knows he's
attorney?
being streamed.
Yes.
It tells what you're charged with. Did you review that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
He kind of looks like a
Counsel,
the
do you waive
Joker.
the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on it as
Don't waive the
presented?
reading.
waive the punishment in this instance, Your Honor.
No objection.
Girls, girl, I can't stop, won't stop.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did, Your Honor.
You're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
I did, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Pretty much he stole
And
the
did
car,
you
yeah.
intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
I did.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of
Somebody
the
else
offense?
was driving?
That is correct, Judge.
Mr. Gandaria, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Very satisfied.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Understand.
Court
I
will
haven't
find
been
that
following the
defendant
Harlow
has
case,
knowingly and
Jessica.
voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 223 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's a
Mr.
$1,000
Gunnery.
fine. They're asking that that punishment be assessed under 1244, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then
She
to the
did, John.
offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
It offers states one in attachments.
No objection.
All right, state you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it
I did,
in
Your
all
Honor.
the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no
Judge
live
Boyd?
testimony. Did you understand?
She's strict, but
Yes,
she's
sir.
fair.
Court will find
I-
that the
I feel,
defendant has knowingly and
from what I see.
voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations.
We don't want him
Court
in
will accept
LA.
into evidence states
Teaming?
exhibits
Hell
1 and
nah.
attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Thank
Yes,
you,
Your Honor.
Chad.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We ask that the court follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement, Judge. He has made some questionable decisions in the past, but he is going to learn from them. He assures the court this won't ever happen again,
Thank you,
Cool.
Donna.
and he's going to make much smarter decisions in the future.
All right, the court will sentence you to 223 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,000 fine, time and money to run concurrently. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
Nothing further from the defense, Judge.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand, Your Honor.
All right,
You
reading
ain't lying,
document record.
Bella.
How old are you?
I am 34.
All right, so you're old enough to know better.
I am. But
So,
I help a lot. I'm sorry. And I helped this one person and I should have then took her word and I took her word. And that's why I have my cousin.
You got to protect yourself, though, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Can't be doing things.
Come on,
that are
my
opening yourself
boy,
up to
you stop
liability,
lying.
And then you're the one in trouble. I don't see her here, right?
I know. And it's
Well, wait a minute, there she is coming through the back. Yeah, no, turn around. There she is. Now, see, that's what I mean. You're out here on your own, okay?
I know.
All right, make better decisions. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, who's next?
Page 65 down, Judge. It's last name is Patty Speed. I can't understand it right.
Batty Jones?
Yeah. Oh, not curious.
Who's here on Batty Jones?
That fool borrowed. He used the car without the permission, so they probably let him borrow the car. He never returned it, so they ended up calling the police, and that's how he ended up there.
All right, just one minute.
Carrying the laundry up 3 flights of stairs is so hard. Hey, what up, Ant _not
All right, what is
16?
happening on Discovery?
Your
She
Honor,
got it with
we're
the
good on
major look.
discovery. We do need to investigate some of the lab that came back. We have an offer from the state, and if he's considering it, and then at the same time, I'm going to look into the lab report.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date in 30 days, please.
Yes, ma'am, I can do.
Yes, that
Man,
works.
just right here in pajamas. You know what I'm saying?
All right, once you sign the
What's up,
reset
toxic
form, you're
user?
excused.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's next?
It is,
That fool key came in the court all cripped up.
oh, I'm sorry, page 82 down.
Hey, thank you for that daily heart. Are these public
Who's here on
defenders?
Harrison?
Probably. Your other stream had no sound. Which one? My phone just died. It just went out, so I gotta charge it up. I was streaming on this phone and it went. Is this AI or it's both recorded and AI?
If we're set for trial, but, and I think you said you hear the suppression motion on day trial.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's a slight mistake, but it could be easily fixed.
I got a
the
few
video
juvenile
that I
courts,
was
but I don't
provided
stream them.
Apparently had 2 different offenses from different dates,
Okay.
Barry
and I
County,
looked
I'm not
at the
sure. Is that
first
San
one.
Antonio?
all involving essentially the same room, same individuals, 2 different dates. But the second one is the one that this case
Yeah,
is
it's not.
based
This
on.
isn't real. I'm not real. My
And
mustache is not even real.
The
This
first one
thing
had
is
the
fake.
entry point of the officers,
Super duper
which
fake.
was
Uh,
completely
Just
unlawful.
rip it off.
I have a second one too,
Houston.
but they conveniently cut off the portion where they go into the room. I have the video number. I did a motion for discovery. I just need access to that portion of the video
Alright.
right before.
Okay, can you make sure he has access to the portion of the video he's speaking about? Norma, recall her for tomorrow and she's to be dressed.
Would I have a mustache
Will we
like
be
this?
taking a
I
jury
think
tomorrow,
not.
Judge?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, who's next?
It is Anthony Joe Longoria. 4-1 down.
Joe Anthony Langora.
Damn, she's
Longoria?
thicker than a
Hello.
bowl of
Hello, Judge. How are
oatmeal, if you
you?
All
will.
right, how are you doing? Long time no see.
Good, Judge.
Did somebody
Just
say
had to run to the
mustache?
dentist.
Ah.
I texted them I was going to be a little late. A few days ago, Judge, Mr. Longoria, the state released additional discovery for Mr. Longoria. We talked about it today. They believe
No
that
guts,
is
no
all
glory.
that is relevant. Those documents, I need to review it. Unfortunately, we also talked about another plea bargain and we amended that plea bargain, Judge. So I just need time to review the discovery, make sure nothing's missing, but I do anticipate that kind of regardless, after I talk to Mr. Longoria, that we may end up doing that plea bargain, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for the first week in November for disposition.
Judge, I need a little more time than that. I mean, they released to me hundreds of pages of documents.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, second week in November.
Yes, ma'am. I can do November 15th.
All right, we'll see you back on November 13th.
I was sent in Hayes that day, but could we do the 10th?
Es mucha grasa
Or the
por dos
18th.
huevos.
All right, November 10th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Patrick Mahomes' little brother.
It was for discovery.
Yeah, disposition. All right, who's next?
It is, 8-6-1 down.
Aristide Brown.
Yes, Judge. Oh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Why are you late for court?
Late.
I wasn't late. I went to the other appointment.
Does this fool have a turtleneck on?
All right, so district court takes precedent. So where are we on this case?
Your Honor, there's 3 indicted cases,
Mhm.
different offense dates. I emailed Ms. Galloway a request for body-worn camera
This
three
guy has
different
a
officers. I
freaking
gave
turtleneck.
the officer's name with their badge number and a
Manitoba.
dash camera for
Robert
one of
Welcome.
them. On one particular case, there's a second case where I believe
That or
I'm
he has a
missing
bunch of
video.
hickeys.
I discussed that with Ms. Galloway. And one file alone is, there's it's 267 gigabytes. One file has 72 videos.
264
I've looked through
gigabytes.
those videos. I don't see the videos I'm looking for.
Okay.
But there's tremendous evidence if I could have a discovery reset.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset for discovery and state at that time you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Judge.
I can do that December 4th.
December 4th.
All right, December 4th,
This is
once you
court.
sign the reset form.
They're not
you're
in jail.
excused, and court style, it's at 9 o'clock, and district court
R.
takes
Kelly.
precedent over misdemeanor.
Kelly.
court. Okay?
We got the misdemeanors resolved.
Ah, So there'll be no issues.
Just this court.
All right, thank you.
This is Bexar County. I'm giving $5,000 to the first 5 people to message me. Good luck. Yeah, can you just send it to me? Just send me the $5,000 without messaging you. Let me see. Let me go ahead and mute that account and block them. Do any of you guys ever reply to people that put messages up like that in the chat? Block account. All right. No. Good luck, bot account. Hey, how many of you guys are bots or AI? I need to know. Where are you guys tuning in from? What part of the world are you guys tuning in from? But James, I need 5K.
Matthew Warris.
Matthew Juarez, Indiana, England, Canada, Utah, Carson City,
Who's the attorney?
Sweden, Lexington, Kentucky, Minnesota. This one has no neck. Kind of looks like Big Ed,
Yes.
like a younger version of Big Ed.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We are here asking for a little bit more time for Dr. Fabian to conduct his psychiatric evaluation. We have strong suspicions of an intellectual disability that does have some paperwork behind it. I spoke with Dr. Fabian's office this morning. They said the fastest they can probably get us in would be next month.
England, if you will.
I'm respectfully asking if the court would consider a 45-day reset, and I'll really push him. But we cannot proceed without the psychiatric evaluation, Your Honor.
So I was told, and maybe there's some confusion, but I was told it wasn't Fabian, that it was someone else, Murphy or somebody.
Your Honor,
Is that
our
for a
order
different case?
appointing expert was for Dr. Fabian.
All right, I think your co-counsel got it confused. He was telling me of something about a Murphy or McMurphy or something.
Did somebody say
I'm
Murphy?
sorry, who?
Joanne Murphy.
Yes. So this is not Joanne Murphy.
No, Your Honor, this is Dr. Fabian. I remember getting that order signed specifically.
Thank
This
you,
guy's
Sydney.
looking into
I was like,
myself.
am I losing my mind?
Apologies.
No. All right. So I'm just going to give you a 30-day reset, and that's it. And if that person doesn't have that by then, they should have it by then, because
Man, they're
been
suspending my
waiting
gifting
on this
again.
for a
Like, what's
long, long
going on
time.
here?
and the court has continually given resets. And so
This is
if for
crazy.
some reason it's not ready by the time the court gives this reset, then they need to be here and they need to explain why it's not ready.
Understood, Your Honor. Just as a small background, we did have another expert on this case, David Gallant. He has concluded his services. So we have been moving it, but I will express to Dr. Fabian that
Oh, it
needs
does
to get
work.
done.
I don't know. I just got a message.
All
I
right,
took a
Ms.
picture
Ferguson,
of it.
I need a 30-day reset. There will be no further resets unless that doctor comes in
They go
and
home if they don't get
testifies as to
help.
why they're not ready.
Understood, Your Honor. December 4th. I will take it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of other people are talking about that. Interesting. You know what? I would understand like
signed
if
all
I'm
the
begging
paperwork
for,
that
for
I've
people to send me
received,
stuff, but
to
I never
the
say
courts.
anything about none of that stuff. You should have taken the fight.
All right, who else is ready?
Like, I know shit's rough out there, so.
Where's Mr. Rattler?
Oh, thank you for that hat.
Going counsel you on this side. The deputies move things around. They say it's for security reasons.
MMG. This guy definitely came ready for court. Hola, what up?
All right, why were you late for court?
Glorified, if you will.
I'm sorry.
I was at work, I wasn't informed.
Well, that's really not what he's asking. She's asking, did you have notice?
Oh, no, no,
He
ma'am.
had no notice and I didn't either, Judge. That's why I was saying about your staff. I got the text late this morning, called him, asked him if he was in court. He said no. I said, well, we're supposed to be there. We got here.
Right, so here's the thing, if you didn't receive notice, that means that the address that is in the system is incorrect, and the address that is in the system is the address that you gave, so you need to make sure that is correct.
My money's
Where are
gone.
we on discovery?
I need to view the additional discovery that I think has been uploaded, but I need to review it with Mr. Radler as well.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset. All right, and so, State, you'll need to be prepared at that time to tender an offer.
Yes.
All right, once you sign the reset, it's on your excuse.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And counsel, you may want to make sure in the back if his correct address is in the system.
I'm gonna go check right now, Judge.
All right, thank you.
All right. What kind of phone does that for have on his side? That thing is yellow, or is that a walkie-talkie? Is that a Nextel phone? Can somebody make that out? What is that? Or is it GPS?
And then sign the paperwork for Jones.
That's a Nextel.
So I don't know if you all need to go online.
Where you at? Where you at?
Who's next?
Where you at?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
William Waddell.
I knew I was gonna be able to use that Nextel chirp one day. James, both teams will be tired. It's a sidekick. Work walkie-talkie.
Mr.
Can
Court
you hear
is
me
calling
now?
2025 CR 011436, State versus William Waddell. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Albert
Chidas with OPP.
And are you Mr. Waddell?
Yes.
Did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
This
We
guy
did,
kind of
Judge.
looks like
Court will
Gavin
find that
Newsom
the
with a
state is in
beard.
compliance with discovery. Mr. Waddell, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We're proceeding on paragraph A, Your Honor. We'll waive paragraph B.
Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
Is
Did
anybody
you
else
review the
seeing
court
this?
admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with the offense of burglary of a habitation. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine.
What this fool do? I was
If
too
you have
busy
a plea
talking.
bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea.
This is better
If
than
for any
Pima.
reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw
Robbery?
your plea. Did you understand?
Yes,
Burglary?
Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call them the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Not necessarily. Sometimes when you get arrested, if you bail out quick enough, you'll never go into the jail.
I was
That's okay.
getting something from the DA. What was your question, Judge?
Has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Judge.
Burglary of a
Do you believe he's
house.
currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Waddell, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the United States. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that
Carrie.
defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with the complainant or the address. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions, that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have any such
What up,
motions?
Kristen?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending your community supervision
Thank
be
you
for
for
a
that
term
daily
of
heart.
8 years. There'll be 200 hours community service restitution, the BIPP course, TAP evaluation, and follow all recommendations. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your
Then to
Your
the,
Honor,
yes,
I apologize for interrupting, but I just thought.
Hey,
of another
Slappa, thank you.
recommendation I think it'd be appropriate, and that's what I was relating to defense, given the stipulations. I think that make evaluation and recommendations would be beautiful.
And we have no objection, Judge.
8 years
And if you need me to
probation.
print out
That's a
a
long.
receipt,
That's a
that's fine.
long time. Being on probation that long. I would
then
ask
to
for
the
early
offenses
termination.
charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, defense, the argument, the evidence states exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objection.
All right, and have you spoken with the complainant?
We have, Your Honor.
All right, state you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Whatever you feel
And
like
then did you
paging.
understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of
No nudes,
witnesses'
please,
statements
though.
and police
No
reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily
It is,
waived and
señorita.
consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence
Will
states
you
exhibits
bail me
1
out?
and attachments and review the same.
That's right, Kristen. Boobies. To be on a paper for 8 years is wild. Yeah, it is. Hey, Big Ann, thank you for that flower. James, can you bail me out if you will? Shit, I can't even build myself out. That's why I'm not out there committing crimes. It's expensive committing crimes if you get caught. And especially now with all these freaking AI cameras and whatnot, it's like you can't get away with it anymore. My homie had 7 years probation and got a jaywalking ticket straight to jail.
Will find there is
What?
sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Hey, it's
So
hard
what
now not
happened?
getting caught.
Is there do you have any prior mental health issues? What was going on?
AI cameras, yup.
No, ma'am, after,
No, it's a real thing out here in the U.S.
I divorced in 2020. Alcohol and substance abuse really got a hold of my life. Had a very bad night. My uncle was to be buried the next day. Next to my dad had passed away
Oh, my
around
body, yeah.
19. I took it really hard. I made some really regrettable decisions. And yeah, I've since been to alcohol and drug rehab.
They would have probably
intensive
caught her
outpatient,
assailant if she was
for
a
8
man.
weeks after that for both mental health and substance abuse. And I continue that to this day.
And Judge, he, before all this happened, he was a college educated
Deanne, yup,
marketing
that is right.
consultant for a large firm. He hopes to get back to where he used to be. I think that he's an excellent candidate for deferred adjudication probation. He's got
Kendra, thank you.
a lot going for him. He's got family support, and hopefully we'll be here before this court in the future asking for early termination,
This fool burglarized the house.
which I think he will.
All right. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Stealing a donut from Safeway.
State? Has he had any contact with the complainant since this?
None that the complainants relate to us. We spoke with her this morning. She didn't indicate. any
Yeah,
of
French boy.
that behavior.
You already
All
know.
right. Is she in fear of him?
Yes, to an extent, I would say, given the night, but I think she mainly is one.
Hey,
As
you
always,
gotta
he
know
wants
sometimes whether to
to
hold
be
them or
with
fold
us.
them. Like, let's say he was living with somebody at that house. He had a partner there, and he wanted to go
All
back
right,
and get
this
his
is what
stuff.
the court is going to do. Thank you. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated, 8 years deferred
Crypto
adjudication,
burglary.
regular reporting by Zoom or in person, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider with minors, 200 hours of community service
Sinners,
restitution.
I try to. It just depends on my schedule. Today I have a little bit of time on my hands, so here I am.
The BIPP course. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice.
I ain't trying to go
There should
visit
be
nobody
no
for one time a
contact with the
month.
complainant or the complainant's address.
Please don't stop streaming today, man. I gotta go. Let me see, what time is it? As a matter of fact,
And is he currently on
it's
GPS or no?
12:49.
I don't think so. No.
Were you ever placed on GPS?
Judge, I was gonna ask something. Long ago, we asked for permission for him to move to Longview.
Mhm.
So he's been living in Longview this whole time the case has been. pending.
Violation. Straight to
I would
prison.
just ask the court for permission for him to transfer his probation to Longview.
All right, be a transfer to Longview. And as previously stated, the complainant, you're not to contact her by phone. You're not to go by to her house. You're not to send an apology letter, nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hello, Governor.
Right.
Mind the gap.
And then there's
Mind
a
the
transfer
gap.
to Longview, probation, and also a TAP evaluation.
So I'm gonna I'll leave the
and
stream up,
MIC
but
evaluation.
you're gonna have to jump on
Probation,
YT.
is there anything else?
I can't leave the stream running on TikTok. They'll cut it if
Okay.
if there's no activity. Longview is in Washington.
Is there anything else?
Nah, he's not gonna get it.
Is there anything else you need from the court to
That
be
fool has a
successful?
lawyer. Of course, he's not going to jail. Where can I go watch this?
Right.
I
Did
collect
you
call from
review
on
the
YT.
document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Right here. You see this logo
Because
right
this
here?
is a plea bargain
This is
agreement,
where you
because
can
I
continue
followed your
watching right
plea
here.
bargain agreement. Because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just be
All
aware
right,
I got
we
two
move on the
streams
record.
running right
Before
now.
you get into any other relationships, you need to make sure you work on yourself.
He's
You
a
understand?
lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good
The
luck
same
to
as
you.
here. At collect call from.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're welcome.
Just type in add collect call from. Yeah, I got the logo right here. It's like right here. It's
Odyssey
like
is
plain
moving
plain sight.
slow.
Try to keep it easy for everybody.
Who's next?
It's Jamal Clark.
It depends if
All right,
that's
Jamar Clark.
if that's the type of deal they offered him, and if he's never been arrested before. Normally they'll offer you those type of deals if you've never been arrested before. Hey, what up, Haley?
Big busy day.
Maricopa's all day long. Maricopa is is streaming consistently throughout the day, every 3 hours.
We've had everything.
So the next Maricopa is gonna be in an hour and 8 minutes.
So
Still need some stickers, James. You
So they
you need more?
reindicted him yesterday.
I sent you some, right? Or you
And
never
I'm,
got them?
Asking for a reset. 10-day notice.
That's what you.
All right, so it's been re-indicted?
Yeah.
Re-indicted yesterday, Your Honor. All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset for 10 days for jury trial.
Thank you for that gift. I live in Maricopa. You live in Maricopa? Damn, son. Hold on, I gotta do this one right here. Hold on.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, November 10th. Thank you for dressing appropriate for court. Once you sign the reset
What kind of
form, you
shirt is
are
that?
excused. You're welcome.
Most likely I'll be on tonight. We'll do some board of parole hearing. I think they had a hearing today in a CT, so we'll go ahead and stream that. I want some stickers from you. Send me a DM with your address. I haven't. Send me your address again, Teresa, and I'll mail some out. What time are you going to be back on? I'll probably be back on about maybe like 10 my time.
And Charles Funk and Ashley Jones are in the breakout room, so if you need to swear them in, that's where they are.
Oh, no. James, I can't see them. Their face is cut off. There we go.
All right, thank you. Ms. Jones, I requested that you go to a breakout room, so
That's
if you'll
right,
go to
Chad.
that breakout room with your attorney.
Okay.
Breakout room number 1, and they'll swear you in there.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
That's right, make money. I had dreams about what the hell, señorita? That's wild. Normally, I just ask for $1 for the shipping. But James, a stamp is 71 cents. Why are you charging $1? $1 in the U.S., $2 in internationally, if you will. Not 22 a pop. Envelope is, oh yeah, the envelope was 25 cents. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Bye-bye. Have a good one. All righty.
If you guys are interested, just send me a message in the DM and I'll send you my my CA so you guys could pay for the shipping.
Liliana
If I
Portillo.
took the 5K. Nah, I'll normally drop like 3 stickers in the envelope. Let's see. I was on YT. I could. You couldn't find that one? Oh, look. So I got
And
2
this is an
streams.
application. Court is calling 2025 CR 011157
Hold up.
State versus Liliana Portilla. Can I have parties announced for the record for the
Liliana.
state?
Liliana.
Ray Lopez for the defense, Your Honor.
Off the record. Mr. Bonk, I'm requesting that you go to breakout room number 1. All right, we're back on the record. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Portillo, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, did you review the true bill of indictment with
They're
your
the same ones,
client?
Murph.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Portillo, have you reviewed the indictment and did
Teresa.
you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Streetwalker.
Yes.
All right, fellas, settle down.
Ms. Portilla, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Ms. Portillo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything
about 3
other than
minutes.
the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way
Thank
you've
you,
been
Tatted Mom.
represented?
Yes.
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen by entering into this plea bargain agreement, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has
County.
knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $1,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision.
What else, Spider
They're
Monkey?
taking in consideration 2025 CR 011803.
Okay, yes.
There's to be restitution to the Bexar County lab for testing in 2025 CR 011803. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years.
Damn, 3 years?
There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours community service restitution,
Did somebody say Apple
random
Pay?
UAs, MRT, and anger management in the DOEP course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State offers and evidence, exhibit 1.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey, thank you guys for
Do you
that
have
money,
dismissal?
man. Via
Yes, we do.
Apple Pay.
I have another one too. I needed to take it for the.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any
Chad, I think
witnesses
yours
the
didn't
state
go
will
through.
call and the right to remain
I think this
silent?
is you.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
She looks cold. Somebody give her a sweater. Brian wrote, I can't stand this judge. Hey, what up, Vanessa? Pobrecita.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked that the court follow the plea agreement.
All right. So who is Rodolfo Rivera?
Rodolfo.
All right. And who is Cynthia Gutierrez?
I don't know something.
All right. And
This is Texas.
Shakira Tiona Patina?
Oh, that's my best friend.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I do.
And what are their ages?
12 and 6.
And do they live with you?
The 6-year-old does.
All right. And where does the 12-year-old live?
With his dad.
So who all lives in your household besides you, the boyfriend, and the 6-year-old?
My mom and my sister.
What?
All right. This is, and if you're drug tested today?
Negative. I do random UAs with CPS.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's to be CPS compliance. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. If you want that to change, counselor, she wants that to change, the CPS worker needs to come in or either the child's ad litem. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Take in consideration 2025 CR 011803. There's to be restitution for drug testing in 2025 CR 01183, and that's to the Bexar County Crime Lab.
Does anybody know what
There's
TAP
to be a
is?
TAP evaluation out of custody. 120 hours of community service restitution. Once you complete parenting, that will be deemed satisfied. Probation, if CPS is having her complete parenting classes, that can count towards the parenting classes here. And the MRT and field visits 1 time per month until further notice.
Robert.
Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to make sure that you speak to your attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So
she's gonna let her have
you
it
have
now.
CPS case, right? I don't need to tell you, you need to make sure you stay in contact with your attorney over there. You need to make sure that you do everything that's required of you over there, because if you don't, that's a violation of your probation here. And if you don't, you could lose custody of your child. You understand? All right, in this court to be successful, communication is key. If there's an issue, let probation know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to me. If you feel that you're going to use, pick up the phone, call your probation officer. You understand? Yes. All right, good luck to you.
All right, guys. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. But if you guys want to continue watching, I am gonna leave the stream up on YT. You might be wondering what's YT, James. Right here, look right here. The red icon with the white triangle is the same name at Collect Call From. I will be leaving the stream up. You guys will be able to are more than welcome to watch. But obviously, there's not gonna be no commentary because I'll be off doing like real world stuff. I've been on for a little bit over 3 hours. I do appreciate you guys. And if you guys are new here and if you guys haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free 99. Follow me here, follow me there, follow me everywhere if you can. I'm just trying to grow this platform, if you will. Highly appreciate you guys, you know, for staying here this long. Appreciate that pound cakes. Appreciate
always nice.
that daily heart. James, let me see. How did it went good. It went good. I gotta do I gotta go back on the 4th to do a follow-up. So hopefully all the pipas, the pipes are in good working order. If not, then pues no sé, it's not working. So okay, on YT I got 2 streams. I got Maricopa, which will be a red screen, and then you'll see this one. You have to go to the you gotta go to the let me see. Let me show you guys right now. So when you find my account, you have to go to the live view where it says live. And then you're gonna see 2 lives on here. You're gonna see one that says Maricopa initial appearance, and then the other one's gonna say James said, "What about you, if you will?" That's the one that you want. You want the one that says, "No, actually, sorry. There's 3 streams I got going on right now. I got Pima, Maricopa, and then I got the one that says James said, "What about you, if you will?" That's the one that you wanna check out. So yeah. Hey guys, I do appreciate you guys.
And who's here
I
for
gotta go ahead and
Jonathan
run.
Alanis?
I am Collect Call James. You guys are watching. You have a Collect Call From, and like I said around here, lights like a
okay. Let
candle.
me,
Once you
put it in
blow
the
it out,
system
it's
there.
lights out. And with that, I'm out.
That's supposed to be
That's gonna be my new outro song right there.
Who is here on Jacob Andrade?
I am, Your Honor. And I was actually talking with Lauren about someone else. Okay. Can you give it very quick? Sure. And we're ready on Andrade. We have Omar Herrera that was a contested MTR. We've actually worked it out. And we can't do a plea because it's a plea of true on a new offense where the state's still working on the prosecution guide. It's going to be a waiver plea. And we've been waiting 3 hours.
Yeah, so at the lunch hour, Judge, we reached out to the detective that is assigned the case, and he's actively writing his proscribe to submit it to us. We just haven't received it yet, so that's still hold up.
What is this again?
Omar Herrera, he's an inmate, so we're not asking to reset it. We just recall it. And I don't know.
Is he on the docket today?
Yes.
All right.
It was gonna be a plea, and it looks like the report won't be made in time.
So when do y'all want to recall this for disposition?
If it's sometime this week.
Yeah, I imagine he'll get it to us within the next day or so. He's actively working on it.
Y'all want to say Thursday? All right. Is that good? All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Omar Herrera, if that can be recalled for Thursday.
Yes.
And probation, there's no application in this case. Court is calling 2025 CR 008600 State versus Jacob Andrew Andrade. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Joseph Davidson standing in for Monica Guerrero. Mr. Andrade, will I have permission to do this in place of Ms. Guerrero? Your permission?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. So counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
We have.
Court will find that state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Andrade, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Andrade, I'm gonna need you to speak up a little bit so that the court reporter can hear, okay? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Andrade, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Do you understand you're charged with robbery? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Off the record for a moment. Ms. Shaw, if you go to breakout room number 1, that's where your client and Mr. Bonk is.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, we're back on the record. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Andrade, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor, and with credit for time served.
All right. State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State offer states 1 in attachments.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, he wishes to do his time. He is asking for his back time credits. We have this agreement. We hope that he follows it.
All right, the court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 4 years in the prison. You'll receive credit for any time that you've been in custody. There's a $2,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's to be no contact with Family Dollar
At that particular
at
location.
402 Southwest W. White Road, 78219. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, you're gonna have to make better decisions. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself in and out of prison. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Deputy, yes. All right, everyone, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. All right, who's ready? Oh, have you all signed in?
Yeah, I have to, everyone signed in.
All right, let's go.
Lampkin.
Malik Lampton. Lampkin.
He's on page 3, Judge.
All right.
Let's sign up.
I just go by what people give me.
Hi, Judge, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing okay. So on this one, there's all right, this shouldn't be a motion. Why is there a motion to reinstate bond?
So, Your Honor, Mr. Lampkin was arrested this morning during docket on a warrant that defense was unaware of for a new case that he picked up while he was.
But did somebody?
We were preemptively trying to get ahead of.
No, there's no need for this because it should come to me for a bond.
Okay.
So the only thing it is for the new case. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. And so what is the case number on that? Because all of these are reinstate bonds and.
We have 2025 CR 012 912.
9 what?
912.
All right. And do you have a motion for that?
Yes, Your Honor. We have a motion to recall warrant for set bond.
Well, it's going to have to be a bond that's set.
Okay.
So do you mind, because a bond hasn't been set, correct?
No, Your Honor. We would ask the court consider setting a PR bond based on the circumstances that this case did happen while Mr. Lampkin was in custody.
So based upon what he's charged with, I'm not allowed to set a PR bond, but I understand what's happening here. I think everybody understands. Do you have any objections to me, to my renaming your motion to set bond?
No, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge.
All right, so the court is aware of Mr. Lampkin's history with mental health. The court is aware that he was, he had received a bond on his other cases. He was released and that he was doing very well because he was on the correct medications. The court understands that when he was taken into custody on a warrant, he was not on his medications. That's why he ended up being taken into custody for certain alleged violations. And since that time, he has been doing very well. So is there an agreement on a bond amount?
Yes, Your Honor. I confirmed with Megan and we agreed on 10,000.
Is that?
That's correct, Your Honor. And I've taken into consideration the same things at the court.
All right, so the court will set your bond at $10,000 then. And there are other previous conditions that are in the other bond. So Mr. Lampkin, I don't think they'll be able to do satellite or anything. Is that correct?
I don't believe so, Judge.
All right, so here's the thing. You have your bond set. Your attorneys will take care of it. You'll probably be released at the latest, maybe tonight at midnight if they can get everything done, or at the latest in the morning. You understand?
Good.
All right, so there is nothing to worry about. Nobody's forgotten about you. And if for some reason you're not released by tomorrow, your attorneys can come back here and we can see what's going on, all right?
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions about anything? All right, I'm sorry this happened because you were doing very well. So sometimes things happen and we just have to handle it as they come, all right?
Good.
All right, thank you.
Judge, there's one last matter. I don't know if you would prefer us to get a setting to come back later in this week once Mr. Lampkin has been released. Similar to the travel that you granted last weekend, Mr. Lampkin would like to go trick-or-treating with his little brother, his mother, and his grandfather this weekend on Halloween.
We'll need to, well, I understand that there are issues and that he does better when he's with his father. So if you can take, once he's released, just come back and take it up with the court.
Okay, I can do that.
And if you are unable to come back to court, if you'll discuss it with the state, I'll dock it. If they're in agreement, they'll give it to me. If they're not in agreement, we can have a hearing and we can do that hearing by Zoom because I know Halloween is almost upon us.
Okay.
All right. And Norma, Just put this for October 30th because I want to make sure that he's been released.
And for a plea deadline, like today, Judge, or?
Yes. All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. If you'll have them make you a copy of that, so you can take that.
Okay, thank you, Judge. If you want me to give him a reset?
Yes, if you'll give the reset form to him, please. All right, who else is ready?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Antonio Garcia, page 2, 6 down.
Antonio Garcia. Oh, Mr. Garcia. All right, let me see what's going on here. All right, so what is happening? Why is he in custody?
Just my understanding that we had a violation report.
Okay.
I think we all remember last time we've been working on his sobriety and he was doing outpatient with lifetime recovery. And it would seem that he relapsed and had a positive test for cocaine.
Okay.
And so that's the reason for the violation report.
All right, can I see the violation report on Mr. Garcia, please?
Yes, I think he's signed it already.
Yes.
He's not yet. So.
That's okay. If you can have a seat and if you can go in the back and just grab the
Grab it.
violation report.
Yes.
Okay, all right, just have a seat and we'll take this matter up.
You have something to say before. Wait.
Um,
All right, who's next?
Carpenter, Paul Carpenter. Page 4-2 down.
All right, Carpenter.
Ready, you are.
Are you really ready, Mr. Porter?
Super, super ready.
I always appreciate your patience.
Somebody left.
Mr. Carpenter, come down.
Who is this? Who did this case?
Which one is it?
I can't pronounce last name.
Oh, that is,
They just left it so.
I know who it is.
I hope so. You did it.
No, the attorney is, Brian Kimbrough.
Oh. Do that one.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008179 State versus Paul Carpenter. Can I have parties announced?
Melissa Alvin for the state.
Robert Porter for Mr. Carpenter.
And are you Mr. Carpenter?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery?
I have, Your Honor.
And did you review it with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Carpenter, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Carpenter, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, yes, I did.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, it appears that you're going open to the state. So the full range of punishment is open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Do you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your
Mr. Carpenter, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am. I got-
If you're not a US citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is open. The only thing that you all have agreed to is that there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yes. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions? Then how do you plead to the offenses charged?
I plead guilty, ma'am.
Any evidence?
State Office of the Evidence States Exhibit 1.
No objection.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, just one second. Okay, they're still there. All right, again, did you understand, by signing that, you're giving up your rights to a jury trial, you're giving up the rights to cross-examine witnesses and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
So what that means is that the state is going to be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
Yep. Marco Anthony.
He's on the end over here.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, can I reserve time to say?
Your Honor, we're asking that you impose, if not the max, something close to the max. This case is state jail felony. However, it could have been indicted as a repeater based on his state jail repeater based on his criminal history. We could have re-indicted it. We chose not to work it out this way, or filed notice of intent to seek the enhancement. He has a very lengthy criminal history, and we think that would be a fair resolution.
And what is the criminal history?
He has. He's got some juvenile stuff I'm gonna skip over. Yes. For time. He has been convicted of interference with an emergency phone call. Failed ID. That looks like a class B failed ID. A bird cab. He did 5 years for a bird cab in 2011. Looks like there were 2 counts of that and they ran concurrently. He also was convicted of Oh, second degree drug case, 4 to 200. He did 30 months confinement for that. Another failed to ID fugitive, a less than a gram that he did 9 months for. Fraud use that he did 9 months for in 2018, a UUMV that he did 8 months for in 2019. Another fraud use in 2022, he did 2 years for. And several other cases that, a few other cases that are still pending and I think in flux, as far as I know. And I think there's reference to them in the police report that we tendered in the STIPs.
I don't know where to start, but I'm gonna start with this. It's 0.14 gram. This same district attorney's office, just a short time ago, was dismissing cases under 0.25. Now they're stepping in and asking the court to do jobs that they didn't do. Having said that, Judge, yes, he has a criminal history, but we're not here for those cases. We're here for this meth case. He's pled guilty in front of this court, and that's what he's did. He hasn't been sitting in jail doing nothing. He's been in jail actually 203 days. And what he's been doing is he took the mental health recovery program. That's number one, because as the state had pointed out to me, he at one time was considered a gang affiliated. By taking that course, he is no longer gang affiliated. That's why he's also dressed in orange. The course he took was that mental health recovery program, which helps you to handle situations, communication skills. It was AANA to get sober. They also put him on Suboxone to help him with his drug treatment. His mother right now, Judge, was going to be here today, but she had surgery on the 14th, back surgery place, so she couldn't be here. We're respectfully requesting, Judge, that we're here for a state jail felony of 0.144, and I'm not belittling that other than it's the smallest amount I've seen in a long, long time. We're respectfully requesting that this court sentence in the lower range.
All right, so I'm reading the police report, and I will tell you, Mr. Carpenter, I do consider criminal history because I always tell people criminal history is like a credit report in the sense that should I loan this person money, will they be able to pay it back? Let me look at their credit history. And criminal history is sort of like that in the sense of, should I give this probation? Should I not give them probation? What should I sentence them to? Because you look at it to see how they've done in the past, right? So here's my question, and nobody's answered it. Does he have, based upon what I'm reading, are there cases that are still pending or not?
I think, Judge, well, I'll let the state go.
Sorry, that's why Rick is here, Your Honor, because those were family violence cases, and so he was gonna speak on that.
Yes, the defendant does have 2 burglary charges and a repeat VPO charge pending that, unfortunately, due to victim uncooperation at this time with our office, they have not yet been indicted. We are still within statute though, so at some point in the future, they may get indicted, but unfortunately, it doesn't appear that in the immediate future will be indicted on those.
Which is why, Judge, if I may, which is when I took over this case in the courts, I was threatened with all these cases. They have done nothing with these cases. And what they're doing now is stepping in and saying, Judge, please do the job that we can't do.
All right. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court, as previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. The court is recommending the therapeutic community. There's to be no contact with Yeah, I thought I didn't see it. The complainant's name is not even fully in the report. So who's the complainant?
In this case, it's the state of Texas.
No.
That,
I
that
mean,
wasn't
for
the
the-
only report, Your Honor, but since we were only proceeding on the drug case, I didn't include the entirety of the rest of the case.
And the court will sentence you to 14 months in the state jail facility and give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, yes, Judge, I did.
All right, because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
All right, we can go off the record. So, Mr. Carpenter, I want to let you know that I really listened to your attorney's argument, and your attorney did make good arguments. But you are going to have to continue on the path that you're on. Otherwise, you're going to end up right back here. You understand?
Yes, Judge.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, thank you. Who else is ready?
Billy Reynolds,
Case.
page 5, one down.
Billy Reynolds.
Ready. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, no, it hasn't started yet.
When is it?
It's in November.
But
that's a-
birthday.
Yeah, but I celebrate the entire month.
Okay,
So,
I try to. So.
oh, we all should. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 010492 State versus Billy Joe Reynolds. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Deborah Stantonberg for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Reynolds?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And probation, this is an application. Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Reynolds, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
I did, Judge.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, we waive it.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We're waiving the punishment.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Waiving the punishment enhancements, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Reynolds, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No,
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
I am.
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's $1,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be 200 hours of community service restitution, TAP evaluation, no contact with Oscar Ramirez or Jade Ward. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
The offer states 1 in attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we hope so.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We certainly hope that you follow up our plea agreement. And my client was arrested this morning when he appeared in court. He was supposed to come Thursday. Of course, I contacted Norma on Friday and asked, could I bring him Tuesday? He came today because he didn't know court was Thursday.
Okay.
But he came when I told him.
Okay. So when's the last time you've been employed?
Gainfully employed, probably 2011.
All right. So what do you do? How do you support yourself?
I get a small pension from the military and also disability. I'm service connected disabled.
Okay. And so when did the drug use start?
It's been a long time ago. It was sporadic, back and forth.
Mhm.
Went through treatment. It worked. Become bored after a few years and started using it again and then dropped it again. Well, I quit drinking in 2000 and I hadn't picked up a drop, but it was sporadic with the drug use.
Okay. And so do you have a home to live in?
Yes, ma'am.
And the people that they say no contact, were these people that you were hanging around with?
No, the one person, no, I just barely even know him. But
Oscar, he doesn't know.
yeah, Oscar, but Jade was a personal friend, very close to.
And he hopes that you won't impose no contact because he actually helps her and her son. Like he was supposed to pick up her son from school today.
Yeah.
They're just really, really good friends. I understand that it's not in the plea agreement, it's recommended by the state. And we hope that the court will let him have contact, but order.
I'm not trying to make more work for you or her.
No. Let me just tell you the reason why I'm not going to allow contact.
Okay.
Because this is a drug case.
Yeah.
I mean, you really shouldn't be picking up children from school. This is a drug case.
Right.
And you know, until you prove to the court that you can be clean and sober and
Understand.
stay clean and sober, can't have that.
It makes sense.
Okay. All right, the court is finding you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 2 years. There's a $1,000 fine to be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment or.
Disability.
Okay, stop.
I'm talking.
Sorry. All right. So proof of employment
Yes, ma'am.
within 45 days or proof of your pension or retirement within 45 days. If you're not able to provide that proof, then you're going to have to get employment. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be no contact with Oscar Ramirez
Mhm.
or Jade Ward. There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. 200 hours of community service restitution. And for every sober support meeting you complete, an hour will be deducted from your community service hours.
I'll explain to you.
Okay.
Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am, I think you covered everything.
All right, and Deputy Laura, you can recall the warrant. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and probation, if you can do a referral to Veterans Treatment Court. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
May I be excused?
Yes.
You know I'm only chuckling because I've been here so long.
Oh, hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go to the box, I will tell you. Well, actually, you have to go to the. Over here.
Yes, just go.
The first row. Thank you.
And where's Charles Bond?
It's nice.
Okay.
And you go see them then. Actually, don't talk about. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Pick this up. All right, Randy Folsom. Who's here on Randy Folsom?
Okay.
And where's Mr. Folsom? Hello.
Hi, Judge. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I am doing fine. All right, so in this case, The competency evaluation, has that been completed?
It has, Judge, came back as competent.
All right. And are you the first attorney on this case or the second or?
I'm the second attorney, Judge.
Mhm.
Previously, I believe Mr. Leal was on his case, but he didn't show up a couple of times.
Okay.
I think the MAC put me in his stead at that point, Judge.
Mhm.
But there's been some issues with communication, in my opinion. I don't file motions to withdraw often. In fact,
I know,
believe
I've
that
never seen one.
this is the first one in your court, Judge, so it's not a reason for delay. But I feel like the attorney-client relationship in this circumstance of Mr. Folsom has deteriorated. He's not heeding any sort of defensive advice from me. And I don't know the reason why, but I just feel like with Mr. Folsom moving
Todos de
forward,
pie.
would not afford him the best defense.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated.
Gracias a todos. Pueden tomar
Whatever
asiento,
reason
señor
why,
Tadeo.
the cut of my jib, like the way I wave that I am. I don't know the reason.
Here's the thing.
Officers, you
In
can
the
sit
words of
down.
John Wayne and Cowboys, we're
Does
not here
the
to make
Spanish speaker have
friends.
the headset
Everybody's
on?
here to do
Okay,
a
thank
job.
you.
Nobody's inviting you to their
Let me
house for
check your honor
dinner.
to see if he can hear the interpreter, because the interpreter just
Defense
tried
attorneys, and
asking
I've been a
and
defense
I
attorney.
heard the interpreter heard no
They
response.
can't
1 second.
force the state to
Okay,
give a dismissal
outstanding.
if you think you should have a dismissal. They're not holding one in their back pocket. Your attorney will look over the
He can hear
facts
the
of the
interpreter
case
now,
and
Your
they
Honor.
will say, hey,
Okay,
this is
very
what the
good. Then
state
let's go ahead
says
and
they
get
have, right?
started.
And normally what I
Okay,
can
good
tell you is
afternoon to all
in
of you. My
police
name is
reports, when
Commissioner
police
Hughes. This
reports are
is the
filed,
2 p.m. initial
usually
appearance
people expect
calendar
people to say what's in
for
the police report.
Tuesday,
For example, this
Tuesday,
is a
October
DWI 3rd.
28th. The court's
Nobody's
orders for the
expecting the
taking
police
of
officer to come in and
fingerprints
say,
and
you know
DNA
what?
samples issued on the
Actually,
first
I didn't
calendar of
see any signs
October
of
will apply to
intoxication.
all of the hearings on this
That's
calendar.
just going to be up for
As
your
we get
counsel
started
to
calling people
cross-examine
into
them.
the courtroom
So
here
I
this
don't
afternoon,
understand
I
this
will
about
call each of you into the
bedside manner
courtroom
or
one at a
whatever.
time. I'll ask one of you to work your way all the way into the courtroom and stand behind this gray podium here
No,
in
here's
front
the
of
thing.
me.
No, here's
Then
the
I'll
thing.
ask the next person
We're
or
not
two
here to talk
people to
about the
line
facts
up
of
in
the
the
case.
one
But
or
this
two
is
blue chairs
this is
right
what I will tell
inside
you
this
what
door.
I've discovered
So
too.
if you would
Which I don't
please
know who
listen
came up with this
carefully for your
idea.
name and move from the
People
chair
think
you're
if they're
in now
alleged to
to one
have
of the
committed a
chairs
crime,
inside the door, then from
if they
there
make
into
it
the
to their
courtroom.
house,
I promise you all
everything is
that
okay.
will make this
But
calendar
so here's
run
the
much
thing.
faster
Your
than if
attorney
you just
doesn't have
went
to be
from
your
where you
best
are
friend. Your
now into
attorney's
the
not trying to
courtroom.
be your best friend.
Once you're in the
All
courtroom,
right,
I
so
will
I'm sure he's
start by
told you
asking you to state
what
your full
he
name and
thinks are
date
the
of
good
birth.
points about your
Then I
case and
will
the bad points
explain to
about your
you
case.
why you're here. You all have the right to the assistance
Well,
of
then that
counsel in a
means, do
criminal
you want to
case.
testify?
While you're in the courtroom, I will
Okay,
tell
then
you whether the
he'll give
court
you.
is appointing a public defender to represent
Can
you.
we run the full
Whether
case
or not you're
representation,
entitled
Judge?
to a public defender,
We
you
were in court
always have the
earlier,
right to
we
hire a
allowed
private
burglary,
lawyer
but
if you
I
wish to have a private lawyer
it's,
represent you.
I think difficult
When you're in
to
the
proceed
courtroom,
moving
I will
forward.
also give you your next court hearing dates
Every
and times. Those will be
specific
the court hearings
defensive
you will
advice
be
I've given,
required to
just been
attend
hit with
after this
complete
court hearing.
combativeness.
The last thing that we
So
will
I don't
do
know,
while
maybe
you're
he
in
might
here
have
is
better luck
talk
with a
about
different
whether you
attorney. I
are
think he's
legally
requested.
eligible to be
I had
released
my
from
colleague speak to him
custody
as well,
today.
and he
If you
communicated
are, we will go
that
over on what
he's
terms
requesting a
and
different
conditions
attorney,
you could comply
which is
with
why
to
I
get out of
filed
jail.
this motion.
Last
So are you
thing,
going to hire an
well,
attorney?
second to last thing I'll tell you, in addition to the right to the assistance of counsel, you all also have the right to remain silent. That means you cannot be forced to make any statements here in the courtroom today. Anything that you do choose to say, though, could be used against you at any point down the line in these proceedings. Unless you have already made arrangements with a private lawyer to represent you in here this afternoon, there will not be a lawyer in the courtroom to defend you here today.
Okay.
If you
All
get a
right, you can be
court-appointed
brought, you're
lawyer, your
scheduled
lawyer
for a
will be
bench
present
trial.
at your next hearing and will represent you from that hearing forward.
For these
I tell you that so you understand you won't have a lawyer
the
in
charges
here,
that you're
but
here for.
anything
You're
you
here
say could
because
still be
you've been
used
accused
against
and
you.
indicted for driving
So
while
think very
intoxicated,
carefully
third or more.
before you make any statements in here, especially any statements about the facts and circumstances of your arrest. Now, officially, the last thing I will tell you all before I start calling people into the courtroom is that all of the information you get while you're standing in the courtroom will be provided to you in a written document called a release order. So please don't feel like you need to memorize dates, times, information you get in the courtroom, but please keep that paperwork with you wherever you go from here this afternoon. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. started, if we could, can I please have Tadeo?
Norman, he's back for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
So.
Please, Ashley Jones, and she's on Zoom.
All right, if I could have the paper, thank you. Yes. All right, so let him know that he needs to change.
I think he was stating that he had maybe some blood from the incident, and he didn't want to be brought in that, but I'll get him close this evening.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Munoz. And I'm just waiting for your client to come to the main session, Ms. Shaw.
Yes, ma'am. I just sent her a text as well.
Okay. And probation, this is an application for deferred adjudication.
And Judge, just, I guess, so you know in advance and probation knows, our client lives in Cobb County in Georgia. So we're asking that it be transferred there.
All right. Is that Cobb County with a K or a C?
Oh, gosh, I wrote a C, but now now I gotta look it up.
See, I think I've seen it some places where it's KOLB. Ms. Jones, if you could show your video, please. All right, and Ms. Jones, can you show your video?
We had it working earlier.
I know. It is 2025 CR 135. Ms. Jones? All right, and you all, could y'all stop printing?
Yes.
Thank you, no problem. Just until I finish with this plea. All right, Ms. Jones? All right, I don't even know if she's.
I think it's coming.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh.
Ms. Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are you able to start your video?
Yes, my video's on. I can see someone.
All right, the problem is we can't see you.
Okay, hold one. Am I supposed to be back in the breakout room?
No, right now you're in the main room, which is where you're
Yes, I
supposed to
can
be.
see. Okay, and you guys can't see me. I can see everyone there.
No.
Okay.
So, to both parties, I know that to be, there she
There we
is.
go.
Yay. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 010135 State versus Ashley Jones. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Austin Stott for the state.
Call for Ms. Jones.
And are you Ashley Jones?
Yes.
All right. The defendant is appearing by Zoom. Ms. Jones, do you understand you have a right to appear in person?
Yes.
All right. Did you review a document with your attorney entitled Consent to Appear by Video Conference?
Yes.
All right. The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Jones, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, the state's moving to waive counts 1 and 3 and proceed only on count 2.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
And when I say sign it, I mean electronically. Did you sign that?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand? And the count that the state is proceeding on, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B, 4 to 200 grams as a second degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you need a cough drop?
No, I need water.
Water? Everyone, just give us a moment. Just let me know when you're ready.
Well, I have to go get some.
Okay.
Let me just go grab it.
All right, the court reporter is going to grab some water. And while she's grabbing water, Lindsay, on the plea bargain page, there is a part on the waiver of appeal. Charles only signed in one place. Is there going to be any objections to the court just writing in the other place that he was unable to sign due to technical difficulties?
No, ma'am. And I'm fine with the clerks want to do it, or if you want me to come by the courtroom tomorrow, I can sign it as well.
All right, thank you. Ready. All right, we're back on the record. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Honor.
Counsel?
Yes, ma'am.
Has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Jones, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. There's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 CR 002139, 2025 PF 16973, and there's to be the felony anti-theft course. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand that's a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged and count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
The state offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Jones, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any children? Ms.
Yes.
Jones? What are their ages?
Yes,
What are their
they are
ages?
16, 6, and 7.
And do they live with you?
Yes,
Are you employed?
yes.
What do you do?
I'm a dental assistant in dental front office.
All right. And who is Raymond Jackson to you?
My children's father.
And does he still live with you?
No, ma'am.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 40 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, field visits 1 time per month until further notice, and probation. I know she's seeking transfer. See if they'll do field visits. There's to be a transfer to Cobb, and I think that's COBB, maybe. Is that how you spell Cobb from Georgia?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, so Cobb County, Georgia. Take in consideration 2025 CR 002139 and 2025 PF 16973. There should be 100 hours of community service restitution. Once parenting classes are completed, the court will deem that satisfied. There's to be no contact with Raymond J. Jackson. There's a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
I just have a question in regards to the contact with Raymond Jackson. If we share minor children, what would be the stipulations in regards to the contact with him and the children?
All right, you can do that through a parenting app.
Okay.
All right, probation, contact with Mr. Jackson through a parenting app only.
Okay.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, from here on out, everything that you do in your life, you need to ask yourself whether that will have a negative impact on your children. This case, you're looking at 20 years if you don't successfully complete it and if a motion to revoke is filed. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna send you to a breakout room. Probation will go over your conditions with you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And State, is there somebody who can give me the dismissals? All right, thank you.
Judge, I also got the breakout room invitation, but
Oh, if
I'm
you want
not
to go in there, you can. If you
okay.
don't,
I'm not.
yes.
I just the court doesn't. If the court doesn't require, then
Oh, no.
okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, thank you. Hi. All right, thank you. Okay, let me just put this in the system.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. Have a good one.
Yeah. Judge, sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. If I just may have a moment of your time.
Sure.
For that clothing exchange, it typically require 24 hours.
Mhm.
But I'm sure if you as the district judge are requesting it to be expedited, would
Sure.
you mind writing? that
Oh,
on
no
this?
problem.
Awesome, thank you.
We'll see how much weight that carries.
No, I'm sure we'll judge, just under the circumstances that his clothes that he was brought in with, there's issues with it. Forgot about that.
Here, just one moment.
Sure, of course, Judge.
All right, who is here on Michael Anthony Garcia? And there are no applications? Court is calling 2024 CR 0090-02, 2025 CR 012431, State versus Michael Anthony Garcia. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Don Trevino for the accused.
And Megan,
Yes, sir.
if you could confer with the defense counsel on this.
Hmm?
I think you're the attorney who's on it. Thank you. All right, counsel. In each of the cause numbers, have you received all discovery?
Yeah,
And did you review it with your client?
yes, I did.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Garcia, in each of the cause numbers, did you have a chance to review the true bill of indictments with your attorney?
I looked at them, yes.
All right.
But
So-
I was under the impression I had a different attorney. When I went to the PR, they told me Michael De Leon.
No, this
Because
is your
when I came to
attorney.
Work with him the first time, I told him I didn't want him to be my attorney.
Well, this is your attorney,
I
counsel.
was satisfied with his service.
Well, he's your attorney. Do you understand?
I'm satisfied with I want to withdraw my plea. Because the indictments aren't correct anyways. I've never been convicted of a manslaughter. And it says I've been convicted of a manslaughter on there. I wasn't in possession of a gun. It was in the glove box of a car that's not even in my name. That I told him I would sign a statement saying that the gun belonged to the owner of the car.
No, so here's the thing. And I'm gonna explain some things to you. Owning a weapon, if you have a prior felony, it's not so much whether you own a weapon, it's whether you're in possession of it. And it doesn't matter when you went to prison. If you went to prison, you're not allowed during specific timeframes, during anniversary dates, you're not allowed to possess a weapon.
Your Honor. I was a minor, 1989.
All righty. Well, I mean, what are you talking about? What was from 1989?
The gun and the manslaughter that they're talking about. I was a minor. I was a juvenile.
So you are the person with the voluntary manslaughter. It was just when you were 15.
No, I never had one.
You just
That's
told me you did.
correct. That's what I said, what they're saying I had. That's wrong. I've never been convicted. So that indictment's not even correct.
You just told me that's who you were.
No, that
You
was
said when
not-
you were
that's-
15.
I said when they said I was 15, I was 15 years old, but they're accusing me of that.
Mhm.
But I never went to court for that. I've never been convicted of that.
And
Well-
the state's waiving that paragraph.
I did waive that, Your Honor. So
That's
I'm
from
not
Cleveland,
sure.
Ohio. That's not even from here. That's from over 20 years ago, man.
I understand that. I waived it. So we're not accusing him of having been convicted of a voluntary manslaughter. We
You won't even
did,
give me a chance for probation, but everybody else had the same cases. I'm listening to them today, the second-degree felony, and you're giving them probation and deferred beautification. I haven't been in trouble in 20 years. I'm 52 years old. I go do 10 years, I'm probably won't even make it out alive because of all the gang in the prison. I've never been in trouble in Texas. Never. Never, man. But you won't give me a chance at probation, but you give everybody else that has a long record a chance at probation. And they have the same cases as mine.
All right, so I'll tell you this, Mr. Garcia. What I do know is you can't compare your case to somebody else's case because you don't.
understand that.
But here's the thing, you don't know what evidence they may or may not have had with that person. Because every case is different. Sometimes people will say, I can't believe this person who is charged with a murder got 5 years and here you are offering me 40 years. It's because every case is different. And I understand that sometimes people have changed their lives, right? And they want people to recognize that they've changed their lives. But I'm just dealing with cases before me. Either I'm going to follow a plea agreement that you all have reached, or either I'm not going to follow the agreement. That's where we are. So, Mr. Garcia, the indictments are to tell you what you're being charged with. So in 2024 CR 2020-0090-02. You're being in charge with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. And in 2025 CR 012431, there are 2 counts. The first count, you're being charged with manufacturing and delivery, a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. Count 2 is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. What I can tell you is, when you have just, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to listen, okay? This is just what you're charged with. Now, the state and the defense may come to an agreement to say, this is what you're charged with, but we're going to go on a lesser included offense. Or they may say, this is what you're charged with in counts 1 or count 2, but we're only going to proceed on count 2. What I'm telling you is, I haven't even got to the point of what your plea bargain agreement is. I'm just showing you the indictments. This is what you're being charged with. Do you understand?
Yes.
And counsel, did you go over the indictments with Mr. Garcia and explain it to him? Do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, in the cause number 2025 CR 012431, which is the drug case, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are not, Your Honor. We are waiving count 1, which is the Mandel count, and we are only proceeding on the possession count.
All right, any objections to the waiver?
None.
And then in the cause number 2024 CR 0090-02, which is the weapons case, are you proceeding on that indictment as presented?
We are not, Your Honor. We are waiving both of the enhancement paragraphs and proceeding only on the allegations contained in the jurisdictional offense, unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon.
Any objection?
No.
Now, Mr. Garcia, I'm going to show you the court admonishments. These documents tell you what your rights are, and it also contains in it what your plea bargain is that you have negotiated with the state. Now, because you've negotiated a plea bargain agreement with the state, that doesn't necessarily mean that I will follow the agreement. I'll have to read the stipulations and everything else. So in 2024 CR 00902, I'm sorry, 90-02, you're charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. In 2025 CR 012431, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B, 4 to 200 grams. That's a